What's good? What's good? This is Resi Peace, and I'm here chilling with the legendary, immaculate artist. We got the Jedi Amen.
Hey, thank you,
Yo,
bro.
we
Peace,
need an
Resi
applause,
Peace
bro.
in the building. You know what I'm
Yup,
saying?
yup.
The
What's good,
legendary
bro? How you
Jedi.
been?
Yo, I've been good, bro. I've been I've been just overly thankful, bro. Overly
Hmm.
grateful in life right now. Life has been it's been good, fam. It's been really good.
That's what's up, bro. I would agree. So, word on the street, bro, you got some new music dropping, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir.
That's what we gonna talk about today. So, I haven't really I haven't really listened to it. I've heard some of it a little bit, and it sounds fire, I gotta say, bro.
Facts. Thank you, bro.
It's
Thank you.
like that next level because I've always been watching what you do, and it's just like so unique every single time. It never sounds like the same song, you know?
Right.
But so let's get into it, bro. You want to talk about what the name of the project is?
Yeah, okay. So the name of the project is called and you know what? It could change because
Yeah.
it's really just a mixtape right now, but the name of the project is Culture.
Right, right.
So, you know, there's only actually was listening, I think he was a Rasta dude. I
Hmm.
think his there's an artist named Culture. I rised up and I just found this artist and but
Hmm.
the only people that I know have an album or a project named that is like the Migos.
Right, right. So did
But
you kind of take inspiration from them or you just kind of had the own your own idea with it already?
um, honestly, no, it wasn't because of them at all. Um,
Yeah, yeah. So it
yeah,
probably has its own like concept and stuff, of course.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
But what were
Yeah.
you saying about the Rasta guy? He has a project called Culture? Or...
Well, I think that's his name. I'm gonna send him
Oh, I
to you,
see.
but
Yeah.
it was real inspiration because like
Yeah.
I don't really, I respect everybody, but I don't listen to the Migos.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this other dude, Culture, I'm gonna bump his music more,
Yeah.
cause he's like hitting it on certain pause, like he's like his sound and his vibe
Mhm.
is like uh embodies what culture means, to me.
Right. So you just kind of like resonated with that and wanted to, do something with that.
Facts.
That's
Yeah,
what's up. So
big
that's
facts.
where you got the inspiration for Culture, but is there like a concept for it, or was it just some like dope tracks that you came up with that fit together?
Um, okay. So you want to know the little story about how I came up with it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, I want to drop a tape, because I'm making these new songs, I'm making these new bangers,
Hmm.
um, and I want to drop a new tape, and I'm like, what should I call it? And I think I came up with a name myself, but
Hmm.
um, the last mixtape I dropped was called Harvest.
Right.
So I started going into things like etymologies of things, and I was like, okay, what if I call it culture? You know,
Hmm.
and in the word agriculture, you know what I'm saying?
I see.
So
Yeah.
it has to do a lot, and then my last mixtape, Harvest. So it's having a lot to do with like, like the earth and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So Um,
So your bars kind of like have to, they almost like revolve around culture in a way.
right, right.
It just
And
embodies that, yeah.
yeah, and I was like coming up with ideas for culture and cause like in the supreme mathematics it's like culture freedom and
Yeah.
so, I was tying all that in together and
My bad.
um and then I was like you already know I'm on the ancient wave, you know.
Hmm.
So I'm like tying it back to ancient culture. So
Right.
yeah,
That's hard, bro. You don't see too many artists out here that are just like holding it down with the history and the ancient stuff. Like people vibe
facts.
with that, bro. Like we need that.
No, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah,
That's a
bro.
fact.
That's dope. I'm excited to see like just where you go with the next projects and everything because it's always like some wisdom, it's always some truth, and like you just got to keep that going, bro, because that's what will always last in music.
Right. Right. No doubt. No doubt.
So,
No.
I know you sent me like two potential covers for the project. Did you pick like
Uh-huh.
one of them? Or what is the cover like?
Um, so okay, I'm glad you asked that. Um, so so the first cover was what was the I'm trying to think what the first cover was now. Um,
It was more colorful. The second one was like,
yeah, okay, bingo, boom. So the first one was the Buddha or Gautama in his rainbow body, right?
yeah,
So I was like, okay, because that's my screensaver. So I mess with that art, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
threw the little font culture on there, uh, because I feel that that's like a big part of the culture. And then the second cover, I did the Mayan
mm-hmm,
murals, because I'm like, okay, this is that some on a more ancient wave, and
right,
this is like a lot of this culture stuff comes from that. So
yeah. So let's take it back a bit. What actually is culture to you?
okay, bet. I'm glad you asked that. I wanted
Yeah.
to show you this too. I got some new jade.
Hey, that looks dope, bro. That's very like it's like it has like a light color to it. It's not like see-through, but it's not like completely solid.
Right, bro. Yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
nice, bro. I like how it feels. It's just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like jade, bro. And just a side note before I answer that question, like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like the Olmecs and a lot of Aboriginal like early Americans and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they would use like jade and you know other crystals, but a lot of them use jade like jade masks and
Mm-hmm.
but to answer your question, so
Yeah, yeah.
what is culture? So I was I'm still learning. I'm learning from like OGs and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously culture, that's number six, right? Number six represents culture freedom, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but culture is the divine way of life for, um, specifically black people, melanated people, the
Mm-hmm.
uh man, wife, child. And I say that because I feel like because that it's like that's the original family, and it's like those ancient cultures and practices
Mm-hmm.
are still being uh like we're living through all of that today even though it's changed, you know what I mean?
That's
And
deep.
yeah, and like everybody, you know okay, let's just say this, we're using a lot of the things that we use in our house, right, on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah.
people don't know that it's 99% or it's 99% usually invented by like a black person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, oh snap. Hold up, my bad.
No, you're good, bro. We got time.
Okay, so when we talking about culture, right?
Yeah.
Let me just fix this real quick. I got I got a crystal holding it together.
Oh, I see. It's not broken though.
Nah, well, it is missing the clamp. That's why I
It
have
works though,
yeah,
the way it just was.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, boom. So I'll just leave it like that. So boom. So I'm gonna send you some crystals soon too, bro.
Yeah, I got you too, bro. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Bet. All right, so the culture is Islam, right? Which
Hmm.
is I self lord and master, or I stimulate life and matter, or I sincerely live out Allah's mathematics. Uh, because the mind, Islam is the mind controls matter, which is made up of solid, liquid, and gas, and is I God, but because I am that I am God. That's the spiritual essence in your body. You know, even when it comes to the Bible,
Hmm.
Yeshua, you know, he says that the kingdom of God is within you. He says, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like that's what that prophet or messenger was saying as well, was like God is within you. You know what I'm saying? We are God.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh so God is the supreme controller of all elements within the circumference of 360 degrees, which is light. So that's just a that's just um
hmm
a quick uh
breakdown.
drop breakdown on culture. But culture
Yeah.
is really deep, and supreme mathematics, all this stuff, it's all real deep stuff, but
Yeah, it's dope
you know,
because we can still like tap into their ways and it happened way back then for a reason, bro. It's all there's a lot of truth from those days and these days we get so distracted with what's going on and it's just like we got to look towards the past sometimes and learn from it.
that's a fact. Cause it's like too, bro, it's like a lot of our ancestors and like like a lot of it has to do with farming, bro. You know what I mean?
I see.
Growing your own food, having your own land, and having your
Yeah.
own culture. Because without that, you you we can like succumb to somebody else's culture, or even just like
Yeah.
modern way society and stuff, and a lot of that takes us away from who we really are, bro, because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, bro. That's why I've always felt like, especially when I was younger, I was like, I feel like I need to like beat the system, like just become successful. Then I can like build my own like sort of place to have my culture and everything. But it should just happen automatically. Like I don't know why we need to be in this society, I guess.
right,
Because it's
this
built for us
modern.
to stay there.
Wait, you said what?
It's built for us to stay in this society. Like it's
Right.
hard to like just make your own way.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's a whole thing though. Like I feel like we could talk for a minute, but
Yeah, it's a big topic. I just want to drop this real quick. Like,
yeah.
it's pros and cons, it's goods and bads, right, with everything. So,
Yeah.
you know, modern society, it has its, you know, we're living good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's some good things about how life is going. And it's really relative to the person too. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, with modern society, you know, I think we're dealing with corporate America. We're
Yeah.
dealing with the matrix, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we always keeping that red pill plugging out the matrix, you know, when we
Yeah.
operating in this world, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. That's dope. That's definitely dope, bro. That's why I'm excited to hear this project, bro, 'cause again, bro, it's rooted in that wisdom and that truth, and it's called culture, but it's not about, or I don't know, is it about this cult like today's culture as well, or is it more like the history culture and stuff?
Okay, that's a good man. Okay, you got them good questions, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm listening.
Okay, so yeah, I'm glad you're doing this interview too, bro. I just want to say I'm thankful because you know, you they might not know it, you know what I'm saying, but and we gonna do you probably got some interviews coming up too. But
Right, right.
what they don't know about Resi Peace, like you're tapped into the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you pay homage, you got a lot of respect for the craft, for music. So
I
to answer
appreciate
your
it.
question, um, for me, it's a blend. Like it's about um what I'm doing, I'm kind of mixing both, right? What I'm doing
Yeah.
is I'm taking from I'm not okay, what I'm doing is I'm taking like our modern day um like music and stuff, mainstream stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the culture of today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm also mixing it, blending it with taking it back to the past. So I'm taking the future and the past, and I'm
Mm,
and I'm putting it in the now moment.
yeah,
And
into its own world.
yeah, and that's what Jedi man. What I'm doing, what I'm attempting to do is embodying that. Is I'm like my whole thing is GSF. My
Right.
whole thing is um uh my whole thing is ancient future.
Yeah.
So like I'm in we in these days and times, but I'm bringing that ancient sound and ancient things back. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this mixtape, it might be I'm cooking it up, and it's gonna sound more modern with modern beats and stuff,
Hmm.
but you gonna feel that old school stuff too, because really the direction I'm going is gonna be more just like instruments and more sounds and just
Yeah.
watch, bro. You gonna see
Nah,
it's
yeah.
changing, bro. Like it's changing. It's going from that. Yeah, you already know, fam.
Nah, yeah, you bringing the real roots back to the forefront and just like, yeah, I see that like the way you dress, the way the music is, like everything will just be like who you are and you're like very into the old cultures and it's just dope because it'll inspire people and like
Yo,
again, bro, the wisdom and truth, man. There's a lot more words like that, but that's fire.
nah, facts,
It'd be
bro.
dope to see it.
Facts, bro. Yeah, yeah. It's like,
So you're still working on the project though?
I'm actually, bro. It's so okay. So I got the studio right. So I'm gonna be getting back in the studio, but
Mm-hmm.
just for right now, like I'm gonna just be cooking up how I can. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep redoing Soul of the Abyss
Yeah.
because that's one of my like bangers on the tape.
Right.
Um, but yeah,
We won't see it too soon, but pretty soon.
it's pretty much done. Like
Yeah. Are you thinking of making like content for it as well?
Yeah. Um
I haven't been on social media, so maybe you already have, but
nah, definitely, bro. I might even, I think I might talk with some people. You know,
hmm
uh definitely collabs look, bro, this what it is.
yeah,
So it's a work in progress.
yeah,
So it could change and I could be making a whole different tape and process.
yeah,
But as it stands right now, cause I really want to get you on the project.
yeah, bro. Let me know. I'm down.
Yeah, bro, I want to get you on the project. Um, I got some other people in mind. Um, and I think soon, I'm not gonna say too much, but I think
Yeah,
soon I'm, you know, I'm I'm switching it up. You're gonna see it's gonna be different energy, different vibes,
hmm
and like they ain't, they don't see everything that's going on, but
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, bro. I feel the same way, bro. I'm excited to make new music because it's just like that time for that next wave of music, at least
yeah,
for me.
no, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, we're really talking about what's next, you feel me? Like we're talking about the project, but in the future, bro, there's gonna be so much more.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. And it's like
Yeah.
let me say this. So with Jedi Man, right?
hmm
It's like okay, GSF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Akashic Records. You know
Right.
what? Like there's certain things we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's things that we're still uncovering and that we might not know of, the unknown. But
Yeah.
um the people, right? And really we all know, we all had that inner knowing. But with the people, bro, they there's a lot they don't know that they're just becoming revealed to with this, because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like I grew up with Resi Peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and we've done cooked up. So
Are you kind of talking about like younger people that will still listen to the music and just be very inspired from it?
yeah, yeah. I
Because
mean,
like
I kinda lost my bad, bro. I kinda lost the direction of my thought, but
no, you're good. I
it's
was
kind
trying
of
to yeah. No, you're good though, bro. This has been dope for sure.
yo, yeah, bro. Overall, fam, I'm excited, bro. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I've learned to not be so serious too, and
hmm
just to have more fun with it. Like,
Yeah.
there's a whole aspect, right? I'm gonna drop a gem, right, from Jedi Man. There's a whole aspect, and this is straight off the dome.
Yeah.
There's a whole aspect of this, right? Of just life in general. But when you talk about art, when we talking about music, when we talking about dancing, whatever, because
hmm
all the hip hop, um, there's a whole aspect that is just raw and organic. Like that's how me and you, we move like that too. Like we
hmm
do things strategic, but it's like we keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like there's that whole aspect where it's like the unformlessness of it and just the raw organic uh freestyling of it. And
Yeah.
then of course there's the business side, but then there's the aspect of it that's you know, very strategic and focused and taking your time with it and very on
Mhm.
point with it and
Yeah,
like meticulous, you know what I'm saying, with it
yeah,
and you know, like putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever you put your energy into, you put a lot of work into something, bro. Like you're gonna see the effect of that, and you know, cause it all depends, you know what I'm saying? But it's
yeah,
like if you write rhymes every day, like the thing with me, bro, I push my pen to the limit, fam.
right. I've seen that.
Like sometimes I just write something or a freestyle and it's like it comes effortlessly. But you know, there's times, bro, where I sit there and I'm taking my time to like
Yeah.
come up with the illest bar. Plus, I might take a lot of my time just to study words or just to study like a concept or a precept or history, you know,
Mhm.
mystery. And, you know, that's going into the music, you know, like,
Yeah.
cause like, okay, for example, my bro, he got a new track, right? That he's gonna get on with this dude. He said that I could maybe get on. So I was sitting there, bro, and I'm writing to it, but I'm like, it's really more we're telling history on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was taking my time to like, okay, wait, what should I say on this? Cause I'm like, this is
Mhm.
more about historical events. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, and even if it comes to math, like music, bro, it's like math, fam. You know what I'm saying? So energy, frequency, vibration, it's like when you make music, it's a mathematical sequence too. It has to flow, you know what I'm saying? So it gotta have rhythm. It gotta have certain mathematics made into it so it sounds like a symphony, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm.
instruments gotta be on point, the instruments can't be off. When you drop a gem, bro, you got certain rhyme schemes and flows to where you're like catching the beat on a, you know, catching the beat right and saying your rhymes right. Like I like how you rhyme, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
Resi piece, bro. Like I like how you rhyme. I like how you rap, bro, because you have like that hip hop element to you, and and your rhymes like are impeccable. You know, um, they're on point, and then sometimes you do this thing too, bro. And see, this is how I know like that we them ones, bro. You do the same thing as I do, bro. Like I don't rap like perfect where I rap off because I'm like such an abstract creative dude trying to push the box. I'll color out the lines. You feel me?
Hold up. What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, look, let me break this down real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the type of person to color out the lines. Because you know, they tell us, you know, color in the
Oh,
lines. You know,
yeah.
you got to color in, you know, but the people that don't have a limit, color off the lines and just
No, I
and that's
see.
what we do that, bro. We keep it organic and funky and raw. But this is the thing, bro. We know how to bring it back and like look. Let me explain it simply.
Yeah.
We both do this thing, right? But you do this thing right with your rhymes where it almost sounds off at sometimes because you'll be rapping, setting yourself up for a rhyme, switch it up kind of like maybe the flow or even just the words, you'll switch it up and you'll use like a different word and you'll use a different this like how do I
Like the
explain this?
bars, like the way they rhyme.
Yeah, it's like I've heard your raps, bro, and sometimes you even have sacrificed the bar to where like it's genius to me. It's like
Yeah.
you'll sacrifice a bar to rap something that doesn't rhyme, but then you'll bring it back with the rhyme and it's like
Yeah. Yo, we got less than a minute though. And
like yeah, bro, they might not know what I mean. I might not even know what I mean, you know what I'm saying?
nah,
But
nah, we'll continue this,
I
bro.
think
This
I'm
needs a
onto
part
something
two
with that.
later. Yo, but did you hear me?
Now, what did you say, fam?
We're at less than a minute, bro. It's gonna stop any second now.
Yeah, bro.
We gotta we gotta wrap it up then.
Nah, bro. This was a good interview.